I thought he was great. I really did. I think he's really almost as good as probably I've ever seen him here. I mean, he was under control, sticking it pretty good, both sides of the play, good breaking ball, good changeup. And then they just battled him to tie it up there in the sixth. And then we turned it over to our bullpen, but he was really good.
Is Smith now getting back to the guy that you're used to seeing out there? And then what did you see from Osuna in the ninth inning?
Yeah, Smitty's throwing good. He's for the most part over that the arm issue he had. Yeah, I mean he's had a tremendous year for us. It's good to have him back. And Osuna is one of those days we haven't seen that too often. Move on, chalk that one up, and a couple of our old teammates hurt us today. Revere and then Penny there at the end with the sac fly. So yeah, that's an oddity. Just happens.
John, just to go back to Liriano for a minute, you stuck with him there in the sixth. It seemed like you kept giving him chances to get out of that jam by himself. Do you think that's what you would have done anyway? I know it's speculation, but where you were just trying to give him as much of a shot. We all know it's people looking at him.
No, Rosie, the reason was because he was strong. He was throwing the ball well. Very few pitches. And, we've been looking for, a good long, at least 6 innings out of our starters. We haven't been getting a lot of that lately. So he was fine. And then, Calhoun was his last hitter, the last out he got. If he didn't get here, I was going to make a move. But I just judged off the stuff, what he's throwing. Guys get hits, but, he still finished with very, very few pitches, on the afternoon. So, yeah, that was his game there.
It's just been a couple minutes since the game ended, but do you have any sense of Tulo's MRI, how that ended up going?
No, I haven't heard a word on that.
Francisco seemed to use his changeup a little bit more today than maybe in previous starts, even more than the slider. What does that changeup do for him when it's as effective as it was today? Well, I mean, it's a really good change. Well, for all of them, it just makes their fastball better, And he's got a good one, and the way they gauge that on any particular day, if his slider's working better than his changeup, you'll see more sliders, and the other way around. That's normally what happens with most of those guys, And but he did. He had a really good changeup, but it, makes that fastball play another good 5 miles an hour, probably, But I thought he was really under control today. You didn't see him spinning off the mound much. Yeah, he was really good.